Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
All of
This is the all of it, all of it. We back on the
it.
Refugee Podcast.
So both of y'all have experienced fasting, obviously, right? What was one of your most pivotal fasting experiences that moved you? Got to think about that one.
Uh,
Okay, while you're thinking, let me share.
okay.
So the year leading up to, well, actually the year of, I should say, the year that my wife and I got married, right? It was 2012. Um, it was a lot happening, right? We were at a church that we were at the time. I think both of y'all were probably either at that church or had gone to that church or something. Um, but basically, her mom had gotten diagnosed with cancer. I'm trying to remember what else was going on. For one, we wanted to get married that year. Um, and we legit like wanted to go into our marriage clear and just ready, as prepared as possible. But we had a ton of stuff to fast for outside of us too. Plus the church I think was about to go into like the Daniel fast,
Yeah.
which that's a beast. If you really, and it's a few ways you can do it, but like the way
Yeah.
that they rolled it out, it was a beast. Um, but legit that year, I think with everything going on, and we got married in September for context, right?
Mm.
We might have fasted so long, like we started the Daniel, and then something happened with her mom, so we kept fasting, like like for extra 1 or 2 months or something, and maybe we modified it a little bit, but it was still pretty intense. And then we wanted to fast for our marriage, like in the summer, so we decided to like go hard another month,
Yeah.
or we probably fasted like 6 months leading up to September. It was wild. And not that the fast didn't adjust. Like I think we adjusted it. Like maybe 1 week we would take out meats, and like the next week we might take out sweets or something like that, and then we'll like start over. But it was crazy. And you spoke to it earlier, where like there are benefits that you see physically. Because I mean we were both kind of preparing ourselves for marriage too, trying to prepare our physical nature to marriage. The weight falls off very easily, right? With a diet like that, of course it does. Um, but at the same time, like there was so much clarity and insight into things, and in preparation for each other. And we were really going hard. Like we were marriage counseling. We were reading this book called Sacred Marriage, which I would say for any married couple, like it's the book that you want to have. Just putting that shameless plug out there. The whole
Yeah.
premise of the book is God didn't create marriage to make you happy. He created it to make you holy,
Yeah.
and it's heavy. It's
Wow.
a big deal. But anyway, that book kind of really shaped our year. So for us, that's just a pivotal time, and I feel like we're still seeing the blessings of that period of fasting leading up to our marriage. Like that's something we always reflect to, is like that sacrifice that we made then, we still see it today.
Yeah. And that's crazy. You said something that even in that premise, I think that's the whole thing with fasting, right? That's kind of like what my grandma was saying, like God didn't create marriage to make you happy, but to make you holy. I think the whole idea is everything that God sets you up for, it's to make you holy, not happy. As a result, in His grace and mercy and goodness, He allows you to he kind of meshes things in there that because He knows you will make you happy, but
Mm-hmm.
that's just that's a result of Him being good and gracious to us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so it won't be completely miserable, but that's not ideally that's not what it's for. You know
Sure.
what I mean? So when you
Yeah.
enter things with that mindset, it's like you start to see the happiness as a gift versus something that you were entitled to, and it kind of level sets the expectations. And I just picked that up from what you said. That's super dope.